Papasquatjon coming at you. We're going to listen to some Guardin. Guardin. If you know, you know. This is a song called Inside. This was sent in by HC, who has sent in quite a number of tracks in the last few months and sent me a bunch just recently. So this is the first of those. And I haven't listened to Guardin in a long time. Let's see, Gura. And I'm not sure if I've listened to a track only by him. Right. Whatever it takes. Oh, I listen to that often. Actually, on my phone, it comes up a lot. With Convoke, Ninetales, Guardin, Halberd. Oh, produced by Halberd and Jackie Boy. That is a good song. That is an excellent song. So this will be good to do a Guardin track. Like I said, the track is called Inside, and Genius tells me, I'll bring this over, Guardin, aka Astral Agenda, Nicholas Jordan Kerr Carpenter, or Nicholas Kerr Carpenter. Let's see. Nicholas Jordan Kerr Carpenter, born December 9th, 1996, known professionally as Guardin, stylized as GU Delta sign RDIN, or simply Guardin, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and producer from Hornell, New York. Never heard of Hornell, New York. Guardin first started making beats and instrumentals when he was 14, taking loops from Looperman and stitching them together in Audacity, he says, and uploaded his first tracks as early as 2012. From that point on, he got his start as a producer on SoundCloud. Growing up listening to various different artists and genres, Guardin cites influences he considers early emo, such as Taking Back Sunday, AFI, as well as Hawthorne Heights and Oliver Francis. He also states that he is constantly influenced and inspired by whatever music he listens to. 2 years after starting to actively release instrumentals and beats in 2016, Guardin released Hydroponic, which marks the first song including his own vocals, and with that, the start of his transition from being a producer to becoming a singer-songwriter. Interesting. He started touring as a special guest on Oliver Francis's The Overdrive Tour in 2018 and later signed to Photo Finish Records in 2019, but went back to being independent in late 2021. He is also a member and co-founder of the independent label and artist collective Acid Castle. That's a neat name, Acid Castle. From his very start, Guardin has created almost all of his own songs and projects on a minimalistic setup using a Blue Yeti microphone and an HP Pavilion laptop. With a broken screen that he hooked up to a monitor, stating that he has only ever done 5 studio sessions, however, not disclosing for which songs and projects. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's amazing. For somebody who, like me, who grew up in the 80s and even in the 90s, I mean, I was in my 20s and in the 90s, but that it's that easy to make and produce your own beats and music and record it and put it out into the world and get signed to a label and blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's a great time to be making music because you can literally make anything you want and you can potentially find an audience and it could be the next big thing. I just love that about music right now, and it's only going to continue like that unless we destroy ourselves. So let's see here. Inside deals with the emotional aftermath of a breakup, the regret, the obsession, and the difference of how people handle it, as well as the mistake of falling in love with the idea of someone instead of who they actually are. Yes, that is very true. Featured on this, in the last line of the song, "Do I think what I want because I think I'm in love with a lie?" Inside was originally named In Love with a Lie, but was changed to Inside once it was released. Interesting. Definitely somebody who's had some bad relationships, right? This is rap emo and emo rap. I'm looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've done some Ninetales or Super Person, and Guardin is somebody I've only listened to on that one track that I mentioned earlier, and I am looking forward to what this is going to be like. I don't know if this is a video. So it's 2 minutes and 8 seconds. This is, again, sent in by HC. Thank you, HC, for sending this in. Let's give it a listen. the start of that reminds me of some song that I cannot currently. What is happening here? What? Oh, you have dragged it. You are no. I don't do anything like that. Don't do anything like that. Oh, that beginning of that song really reminds me of something, and I'll see if I can come up with it. Let's go.
I bet you like the way that I sit inside on a Friday night, doing nothing with my life.
So I have to apologize for my cat meowing in the background. I'm not sure if the mic picked that up, but there it is. But that's my cat. It's not part of the song. Sorry.
You're out partying with other guys, but I'm not wise, and these are lies. According to you, it's all in my mind, but I see the things that they post online, and it makes me sick to my fucking spine. I worry a lot about the day you leave, 'cause the day you leave is the day I leave. And I think too much about suicide, about killing time, about time I try something new. 'Cause this shit gets old, but I love the way that she says all of you. And I try many times to rewind to the days you were mine. And I try many times to erase what we made. What have I done? 'Cause a part of me died when you left in November that night. I think he's right beside you, telling you what to say to me. Why do I think what I think? 'Cause I think I'm in love with a lie. I think what I think, 'cause I think I'm in love with a lie. Do I think what I think, 'cause I think I'm in love with a lie.
Interesting. For long-time listeners of the channel, you will absolutely know what I'm going to say, or at least the topic I'm going to get onto, which is this is somebody who was in a relationship with somebody who was lying to him, was not telling him the truth about everything, and it broke his heart, and it broke him, and it's not his fault that he was in love with a lie, because he may have suspected things weren't right. He may have asked about it. He may have talked about it with them. But if you're being lied to, you don't know the truth, and you don't know what's going on in your relationship. And you might be in love with a lie, and you might suspect you are, but you don't know, and you don't want to accuse your supposed partner of lying to you about your relationship. And what is their response going to be if they're already lying to you about your relationship? Their response is going to be to continue to lie to you and get all offended, and as opposed to being apologetic and saying, oh my god, I don't want you to think that at all, this is what's happening, blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, this is your reality is the information that you are given, the information that you see. What you feel is not reality necessarily, right? What you feel is what you think is reality. And it sucks when somebody just absolutely fucking destroys that for you, and they do it to you. They're not doing it to themselves, because it's not their reality. They don't care. They don't give a shit. They're doing what they want to do, and you are just a set piece in their little play, and they don't give a shit. You're not even another character. You're just a thing that they use. So yeah, I get it. I am not afraid to talk about my ex-wife on here, and that is exactly what she did. She was done with our relationship, I think, years before she finally cheated and left. Did she talk to me during that time about the things that were bothering her? No, because it didn't matter to her. It just didn't. Because if it did matter, she would have spoken up. She would have said something. And so when she finally was like, oh, I'm done, it was absolutely one of the most terrible times in my life, because I still had feelings for her, because I still thought we were in a relationship, and instead she was not in a relationship, and I was believing the lie, which is exactly what he's talking about here. Um, and maybe I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna trust my partner, who's supposed to be my partner for the rest of my life, and um, that's just how I'm made. And yeah, it's stupid, but that's love. You have to trust the people you love, and you love the people you trust. So it sucks that so many people go through that stuff, but there's a lot of people out there who have no clue how to be honest in a relationship. And it's a good track. Boy, the beginning of this just absolutely sounds like something, and I wish I could put my finger on it. Like I can actually start to hear the lyrics to something else, like to some other older song, when I hear that guitar going, and I cannot come up with what it is. Someday soon I'll probably hear it on while I'm driving around and go, that's the song. This was good. I really like this. I don't know if I want to listen to this. It's a little too emo, a little too sad for me, because it strikes so close to home for me. But it's a good song. I really like the song, and it's good. I'm happy to listen to some more Guardin, and I think I actually have a couple more tracks from HC from Guardin. So awesome. Hey, if you're in the Seattle area and you want to see Babytron, he will be in town July 6th at Numos. Go get your tickets now. I'm just sharing that because I'm sure there are people who follow this channel or stop by every now and again. And hopefully I can sell some more tickets for Babytron, because I think it's kind of cool that he's coming to town. I think he's out of Detroit. Yes, I know for a fact he's out of Detroit, or at least out of Michigan. That's it for now. Thanks again. Thanks, HC. Adios, Papa Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a good night. Bye-bye.